The trailer doesn't just tease danger. It quietly hints that everything Jamie and Claire have built could fall apart in a way no one is expecting. One look, one line of dialogue, and one hidden detail suggests a twist that could change their story forever. And if you missed it, you might not be ready for what episode 3 is about to reveal. Season 7 left us at a point where nothing feels safe anymore. And this trailer makes that even more clear. The world around Jamie and Claire is shifting fast, and it's not just about war anymore. It feels more personal, more emotional, and much closer to home. The trailer opens with a heavy tone, almost like something bad has already happened even before we see any action. This kind of opening usually means the story is moving into a darker phase, where choices have bigger consequences and no one can easily escape what's coming. What stands out right away is how the trailer focuses on silence and expressions instead of loud action. The pauses between lines, the way characters look at each other, all of it builds tension without needing to show too much. This suggests episode 3 won't just be about big events, but about emotional decisions that could change relationships forever. It feels like the calm before a storm, but at the same time, it also feels like the storm has already started and the characters are just beginning to realize it. Another important detail is how Jamie is shown. There's a clear weight on him, like he's carrying something he hasn't said out loud yet. His expressions hint at conflict, possibly between duty and family. This has always been a part of his character, but here it feels stronger, more serious. It raises the question, will he make a choice that protects his loved ones or one that puts them in even greater danger? The trailer doesn't answer this, but it definitely wants us to think about it. Claire, on the other hand, appears calm on the surface, but there's a quiet worry behind her eyes. This contrast is important because it shows how both characters are dealing with the same situation in different ways. Claire often understands things before others do, especially when it comes to danger. So if she looks concerned, it likely means something bigger is coming that others haven't fully realized yet. Her presence in the trailer feels like a warning, not just to Jamie, but to the audience as well. The setting also plays a big role here. Everything looks more tense and uncertain, with darker lighting and more closed spaces. This creates a feeling of being trapped, like there's no easy way out for anyone. It's very different from moments in earlier seasons where hope felt stronger. Here, hope feels distant, almost like something the characters are trying to hold onto, even when they know it might slip away. What makes this trailer even more interesting is what it doesn't show. There are gaps, missing pieces, and quick cuts that feel very intentional. These are the kinds of trailers that hide the biggest twists while showing just enough to make you curious. It's clear that episode 3 is going to reveal something important, something that could change the direction of the entire season. By the end of this section, one thing becomes clear: the story is no longer just about survival, it's about sacrifice. And the trailer is quietly asking a powerful question. What are Jamie and Claire willing to lose to protect what they love? The trailer begins to reveal more once you look closely at the moments focused on Jamie and Claire together, because their relationship feels different this time. There is a sense of distance, not physical, but emotional, like both of them are holding something back. When they stand near each other, it doesn't feel as calm or secure as before. Instead, it feels like they are preparing for something they cannot stop. This shift is important because their bond has always been the strongest part of the story, and when that feels uncertain, it means the situation around them is far more serious than it looks. Jamie's presence in these scenes carries a quiet tension. He is not speaking much, but his expressions say everything. It feels like he is thinking ahead, trying to make decisions that could protect everyone. But at the same time, those decisions might come with a heavy cost. There's a strong possibility that he is being forced into a position where every choice leads to loss in some way. This kind of internal struggle has always shaped his character, But here it feels more intense, like the stakes are higher than ever before. Claire's role in these moments adds another layer to the tension. She seems aware that something is not right, even if it hasn't been fully said yet. Her calm behavior almost feels like she is preparing herself for bad news. This is something we've seen before, where she senses danger before it fully arrives. The way she looks at Jamie suggests that she understands the weight he is carrying, but there's also a feeling that she may not agree with whatever decision he is about to make. That silent disagreement could become a key turning point in episode 3. Another detail that stands out is how the trailer uses close-up shots during their interactions. These close shots focus on their eyes, their pauses, and the space between their words. This creates a feeling that something important is being left unsaid in storytelling. These quiet moments often matter more than action scenes because they show the emotional truth of the characters. It hints that their relationship may face a challenge that cannot be solved with strength or courage alone. There are also hints that external pressure is affecting them both. The world around them is changing quickly, especially with the ongoing conflict, and it feels like that pressure is starting to break through their personal space instead of fighting side by side like before. There is a sense that they might be pulled in different directions. This could lead to separation, either physically or emotionally, which would be a major shift for the story. One small but powerful detail is how their conversations seem shorter and more serious. There is no lightness, no relief, only purpose. This change in tone suggests that they no longer have the luxury of time to think or rest. Every moment now feels urgent, like they are racing against something they cannot fully control. It builds a sense of pressure that keeps increasing as the trailer moves forward. At the same time, there is still a strong connection between them, even in these tense moments. You can see it in the way they look at each other, like they are trying to hold onto what they have before it changes. This emotional connection is what makes the tension even stronger, because it shows what they stand to lose. It's not just about survival anymore, it's about holding onto love in a situation that is slowly pulling them apart. All of these details suggest that episode 3 will push Jamie and Claire into one of their most difficult situations yet. Their strength as a couple will be tested, not by distance alone, but by choices that could change how they see each other. The trailer makes it clear that whatever happens next, their relationship will not come out of it the same way it was before. The trailer shifts focus to the broader conflict surrounding Jamie and Claire, highlighting the tension and danger that the world outside their personal struggles has begun to impose. The visuals make it clear that the battles of the past are no longer distant, they are closing in on everyone around them. Scenes of skirmishes, tense standoffs, and quick flashes of armed figures suggest that political and military threats are becoming unavoidable. These sequences are deliberately fragmented, giving just enough to make viewers feel the pressure without fully revealing the outcome, which adds to the suspense and sets the tone for the entire episode. The trailer communicates that the safety of the characters is no longer something that can be taken for granted, emphasizing that the stakes now include life and death, loyalty, and betrayal. One of the most compelling aspects of these scenes is the way the trailer contrasts the chaos of the outside world with the intimate moments between key characters. Jamie is often shown moving through dangerous territory, looking determined yet cautious, indicating that he is aware of the consequences of every decision. This is not just a battle of physical strength, but of strategy and foresight. Every step he takes is measured, and every glance he casts at allies and enemies alike tells a story about the careful balance he must maintain. The trailer emphasizes that leadership comes with heavy responsibility, and the weight Jamie carries is palpable. Claire's perspective also adds depth to these sequences. She is often shown reacting to situations with precision and urgency, highlighting her ability to assess danger quickly and act decisively. These moments remind viewers that her role is more than supportive. She is central to navigating the chaos, often acting as a voice of reason or a stabilizing force. Her interactions with others reveal that she is aware of the risks, yet she steps forward anyway, embodying courage that is both quiet and unyielding. This contrast between calm resolve and external chaos amplifies the tension and reinforces the idea that survival depends on intellect as much as strength. The trailer also teases the presence of secondary characters whose loyalties are uncertain, quick flashes of unknown faces. Shadowed figures and unfamiliar settings suggest that new alliances or betrayals may emerge. These brief but deliberate shots serve to keep the audience guessing about who can be trusted and who may have hidden agendas. The narrative here is layered while Jamie and Claire confront immediate threats. There is a larger web of intrigue that will affect the trajectory of Episode 3 and the season.